Step 4. Support. The correct title is Supporting Those in Need. We're all human, which means things don't always go to plan. Thinking about our driving example, there are many people who set out on a journey to go from A to B and are stopped in their tracks by an accident of some kind. New Zealand experiences thousands of road traffic accidents every year, many of which result in serious injury or fatalities. Nobody intends to have a road traffic accident, it was never part of the plan. The same goes for work. We don't intend to have an accident where we injure ourselves, become unwell, or where there's a near miss. When that happens, you can be sure of support for your care and well-being, where the focus is on learning what went wrong, not who did something wrong. You work with high-risk machinery, and if things don't go to plan, injuries could be as serious as a road traffic accident. People need to be supported to learn from injuries, illness, and near-miss events. The more commonly used term for an event is an accident. In order to learn and prevent any repeat of the harm or loss, we need to communicate and learn. All workers should understand that reporting events is another vital step to improvement and prevention. Coincidentally, our process to manage events is broken into 6 steps. Step 1. Report. Provide details about what happened. Step 2. Ensure any injuries or illnesses are cared for to aid recovery, including rehabilitation. Step 3. Gather information from those involved, photos, statements, drawings. Step 4. Determine what went wrong, the cause. Step 5. Identify actions that will ensure safe working. Step 6. Implement those actions to return to a state of safe and healthy working. For you, the most important step is reporting. This is how we learn and improve. Often, we associate an accident or a mistake with failure. Try not to. Mistakes happen, and prove we are human. And they will happen. It's how we respond to the mistake that's important. Start by reporting. There are 2 ways that you can report. Method 1 is to locate the event reporting book that is in the first aid cabinet and write up the details of the event, injury, illness, or near miss. Method 2 is to talk to a supervisor, manager, or a health and safety representative and ask them to assist you. It's okay to have a dislike for filling in forms. There are some legal obligations and duties placed on the business for reporting to WorkSafe, so there is a need for communication with the duty manager by the fastest means possible once the injured person is receiving care. For serious injuries, the area where the injury occurred must be left intact and must not be changed or contaminated until WorkSafe have given approval. The site of the injury must be preserved. Once you've reported, the event will be reviewed. Depending on the severity or the risk from the event, a learning inquiry may be started by the HSEQ coordinator. Please note, some injuries or near-miss events are notifiable to WorkSafe New Zealand. This must be done promptly by a manager who has authority to contact WorkSafe. Examples of a notifiable injury or near-miss, they include medical treatment, hospitalisation, broken bones, loss of consciousness, serious cuts, bleeding, amputation, crush injury, burns, a serious infection. Be sure to report near misses. These are events where no harm has occurred but are unplanned or uncontrolled. They could be a release of energy or gas, electric shock, a fall from height or a dropped object, collision of vehicles, entrapment, or loss of ventilation. Paperwork, photos, drawings and records will be gathered together to help determine what happened. Note the emphasis on what happened, not who stuffed up. You will be asked to work with managers and others to determine new control measures that will prevent a repeat of the what. That is the goal of looking back at what happened. This is part of doing the right thing. Before we complete a knowledge check, one last subject: rehabilitation. If you've been injured because of an event, accident, you may need time to recover. This could be recovery at work through light duties or time off work through rehabilitation. Both situations require a recovery plan. They may mean you work with a physio or occupational nurse and agreement of what is best for you to get you back to full health and working normally as soon as possible. You'll be guided through the process by your manager and the medical professionals. There'll also be an ACC case manager. Right, time to review your learning from this section with some questions.